down the street in my 6'4". Got the window. Pockets full of hundreds, no singles. Pockets full of hundreds, no singles. Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Cruising down the street.
Welcome in from the Polo grounds. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch. Starting on the mound in this one, Jack Flaherty.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ready to go now, and into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, that ball is hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
Up the middle. Safe!
Oh, he's in there. Batting second, the catcher, number 35.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Swinging a foul straight back. Adley Rutschman saying a first overall pick out of Oregon State. What a college career he had. He helped the Beavers win the 2018 College World Series, and he was named the most outstanding player of the tournament.
Yeah, I found it interesting that in his rookie season, many baseball experts said that he was the best catcher in the big leagues at the time. Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Anthony Santander at the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. Mullins, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That one lifted to left. And that is a foul ball. Runner on the go. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field. Mullins rounds second, heads for third. Mullins headed home. One run across. Passes third. He wants it all. Safe at home as 2 score on the inside the park homer.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the parker. And, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting to second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
So 2 down. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. And a foul ball.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. O'Neill on his horse. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it. Henderson around third. Safe. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the parker. And, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting a second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
And now it's Austin Hayes. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. Swing and a ball popped up. That gets down for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
Walker brings it in for the third out. 2 homers in the inning lead to 3 runs. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Orioles 3 and the Cardinals coming up. Back here at the ballpark and on the hill, Kyle Gibson. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Brendan Donovan in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Out towards right center field. That one gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Gibson, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a cutter, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. In the air, right field. And that one's gone. He circles the bases, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2.
There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. And that's in there for strike one.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Here's Nolan Arenado, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. Makes the grab, one down. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss. Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. First offering, and it just misses. And the 1-0. In the air to left center. Mullins settles under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. 2 runs for St. Louis on this blast. And the home team down a run. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back. Top of the second, and into the box for Baltimore, Adam Frazier. The pitch.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
That's towards center. O'Neill makes the play, and there's 1 down. Jorge Mateo now. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Popped up, and that's a foul ball.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step. And that's why he makes so many great plays. Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Mullins, the next to hit, takes ball 1. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
And a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Nolan Gorman. Gibson back to work. There's the strike. Good eye right there. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the guy on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make guys earn it.
Hayes ranging after it. Makes the catch for the out.
Batting eighth, the left fielder,
Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. ground ball up the middle. On the run, sent it over to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. And here comes Tommy Edman. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
2 outs. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Donovan in the box now. No balls and a strike. Singled and scored his first time. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Next offering is fouled back. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Whips it to Mountcastle. Gets him easily, ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Orioles 3 and the Cardinals 2. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
The 1-1. That one ripped. Nootbaar racing over to make the catch. And next for the Orioles, Anthony Santander. First offering misses the mark. Santander measures 6 feet 2 inches, 28 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Caught him looking for the K.
Man, just backdoored him with the breaking ball right there. And I'll tell you what, as a hitter, it looks like it's a mile away, so you give up on it, and then it just hooks around that outside corner. Tell you what, if a pitcher can make a pitch like that, you pretty much just have to tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
Now he steps off to reset. The new pitcher in the game, Jordan Montgomery.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Left in the air, left field. Walker makes the catch, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they still lead at 3-2. Back here at the ballpark, now the number 2 hitter, Lars Nootbaar. Here comes a pitch. And there's a ball. Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Paul Goldschmidt has turned into a really good player for a guy who was an 8th-round pick in 2009 at Texas State. Many all-star appearances, Silver Sluggers, and then in 2022, an MVP. 1 down, base is empty.
Hey.
Liner, base hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Ball, that's in.
Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. Kicks and deals. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Kicks and fires. And 1-2.
1 ball.
Goldie, the base runner at first with 1 out. That one down the line, and that's a fair ball. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there, and that's strike 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And now the 0-1.
1-1.
And now 1-2.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
1-2 now. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Mateo sends it across to first. No shot at the double play with the runners going.
Now batting, center fielder,
Tyler O'Neill next up for the Cardinals. He's 0 for 1. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Good eye in that spot. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. The run scores from third, back even. It's 3-3.
Well done. Drives in the run. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's the Cardinal DH, Nolan Gorman, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Back to the mound. Sneaks through, base hit. In comes the run from third. It's 4-3.
He was all over that one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the left fielder, Jordan Walker. There's a strike. Right-hander kick steals. And that one fouled off. 2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. Struck him out looking. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to inning number 4. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Orioles 3. Start of the 4th, and into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. The wide to kick the pitch. Ball 1 there. And here it comes. And there's a foul ball. Ball to strike. He swings and fouls one off. And a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next pitch is popped up. Edman makes the grab, 1 away. Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes. And he's already singled in this game. That's ripped. Base hit.
Waste no time there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
1 down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Kyle Stowers. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Swings through that one.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Goes down looking. Here's Adam Frazier.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And first offering is fouled off. Hayes leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Hit on the ground to the right side. They take the force out, and that is that. So 1 hit is all they get to the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Orioles 3. Bottom of the inning, Tommy Edman at the plate.
The shortstop,
Gibson back to work. That one missed.
You know, these Cardinals showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Mullins in pursuit. Snags it on the run. 1 up, 1 down.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Brendan Donovan getting ready to hit. Ground ball right side. Frazier on to first in time. And a couple of quick outs. And now the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer back in the first. In there for strike 1. Next offering is down low.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
That one's in there. 1 and 2.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
High fly ball out into left center field. Hayes has it sized up. Makes the catch, inning over. Redbirds down quietly, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the shortstop, Jorge Mateo. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
The pitch. That's in there. Strike 1. Strike 2.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
So the batting order turns over, and the batter now, Cedric Mullins. That one's in there, 0-1. There's a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Contreras takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles, the catcher, Adley Rutschman.
So digging in, Adley Rutschman, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And fouled off. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. And now the lefty battling here as he fouls it away. That one out to right, and it drops in. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, right fielder, Anthony Santander.
And next for the Orioles, Anthony Santander. In there, and it's 0-1. And a swing and a miss. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. And the Orioles leave one. Still down a run. It's 4-3.
I tell you what, I think we all just jumped across that line. Oh, honey, I'll bring you with me if...
We head to the bottom of the fifth, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul Goldschmidt. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Next offering is downstairs. And another ball. Pitch is in there. 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
So up next, Nolan Arenado. 1 for 2. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Nolan Arenado, for all of the success he's had at the plate and all the All-Star appearances, Singy, he's won the Gold Glove every year that he has been in the league. He's going to go down as one of, if not the greatest defensive third baseman of all time. And that one off the outside edge.
Well, he's one of those players, if you're on the opposing team, you essentially say, don't hit it to third. Don't even try to bunt it to third because you're going to be out. He is that prolific as a third baseman.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Here comes Goldie around third. He'll score easily. It's 5-3. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That'll be it for Kyle Gibson, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. New pitcher now, Mike Baumann, and he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball.
Number 53, Mike Baumann.
And up next for St. Louis, Wilson Contreras. Fought off foul. Righty to the plate. On the ground to the left. Mateo sends it to first. And Contreras is retired.
Number 27, Tyler O'Neill.
Now up for St. Louis, Tyler O'Neill.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The 1-0. That's a laser base hit. Arenado around third. He will score, and they're up by 3. And he'll pull into third with an RBI triple.
Picks himself up an RBI. Absolutely smoked the baseball. It just jumped off the lumber. And when you're able to find a gap like that, Boog, you're even looking for a triple.
Runner at third with one gone. Nolan Gorman digs in now. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. One away with a runner at third. Next one misses, and the count is 1-1. Into left center for a base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. It's 7-3. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Throw cut off to third. And he's in there as a run scores.
Back-to-back base hits. Came screaming off the bat. I'm sure exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Still only one out here in the inning. Got him swinging. Tommy Edman next up for the Cardinals. In there for strike one. And ball one. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So the lineup flips over, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Brendan Donovan. 1 for 3. Bauman checks over to first, and he's back. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. That's in there. Edman off of first with 2 away. The 1-2. That one the other way. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 5. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Orioles 3. And welcome back. Start of the sixth, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Ryan Mountcastle. Montgomery back to work. Bounce to the left side. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Now back, third baseman,
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's already homered here in this one. And it's fouled away.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
And that one is lifted in the air. And it drops in. The throw in, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Hayes stands in now and watches strike one. Fly ball to right. Nootbaar moves under it. One down. Two on with one out. Kyle Stowers, the next to hit.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And that's in there for strike one.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
0-2 now. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Arenado to first. In time. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Now back, second baseman, Adam.
Now it's the second baseman, Adam Frazier. First offering, and it just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Curveball over for a called strike. Man on second, 2 down. And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-2. Now a fly ball to right center. Nootbaar moves under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cardinals 8 and the O's 4. Well, we go bottom 6. Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. Bauman, the tall righty, 235 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2017. The wind and the pitch. That one fouled off. The next offering misses, and the count 1-2.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And there's 1 down.
Now back, first base.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
And it's 0-1. Goldie in his 12th season, 35 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And that one sliced foul. Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Nolan Arenado. This one popped up. Frazier settles underneath it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Nothing doing there for St. Louis, but they still lead it by a count of 8-4. Welcome back. New inning getting started, and into the box for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. The Orioles in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That clips a corner.
0-1's the count.
The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Mullins stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
1-0.
Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That one's in there. That is strike 2. Left-hand batter waits. Good job to fight that one off. One and 2 here. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a 1-2 again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Tapped out in front of the plate. And he'll be safe at first.
Late in the game with the offense trying to play catch up, they're looking for any momentum they can get, any kind of opportunity to get back in this game, and an error can certainly do that. Let's see if that turns into something right here.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Anthony Santander. That one's in there, 0-1. There's a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 1 left for the Orioles. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Back here at the ballpark, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Wilson Contreras.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Line drive, puts it away for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Tyler.
And up next for St. Louis, Tyler O'Neill. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Keegan Aiken is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. Next pitch is downstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Mullins hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, the designated
2 outs, base is empty. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Nolan Gorman.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
First pitch, and he just misses. And that one hammered and gone. He made him pay for that one, and they tack one on the board. It's 9-4. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Austin Vogt. He's into the game with the bases empty. Stepping in, Jordan Walker. And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. This one high in the air to left center. Mullins on his horse. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
So digging in, Tommy Edman.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
That's hard hit on the line. And it is gone. He powers one out to right field, and they add on. It's 11-4.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Next to hit, Brendan Donovan. Ripped on a line. Mullins racing, makes the catch. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. We look ahead to inning number 8. Back after this on the show. Ready to begin the 8th, and now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
Ryan Mountcastle.
And a pitch. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Oh, 2 now. And that one is inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. Up the middle. Throws to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman, Gunnar.
So up next, Gunnar Henderson. He's already homered in this game. That clips the corner. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now back, left field, Austin Hayes.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Orioles, Austin Hayes. In there, and it's 0-1. And there's a curve through for a strike. And he deals. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4. Bottom of the 8th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. The wind of the pitch. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Now around second, going for third. He's not stopping. On his way home. Play at the plate, and he's out. He tried for the inside, the Parker, and he couldn't make it.
Well, clearly being aggressive on the bases right there, trying to add on to that big lead. Credit to the defense, though. Nice execution to cut him down at the plate. Man, it's good to see they're still out there trying to make plays for their pitcher.
And now here is Paul Goldschmidt. In the air, out towards left center. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Here comes Goldie around third. Plays the plate, and he's out. He tried for the inside, the Parker, and he couldn't make it. Nolan Arenado next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is the inning. And down in order go the Cardinals. They lead it, though, 11-4. And welcome back. Now it's the DH, Kyle Stowers.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Now he launches a throw over his head.
The batter, the second baseman,
Adam Frazier, the next to hit for the Orioles. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's going to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
On the ground, could be 2. Oops, throw goes to third. Wide throw, and it gets away.
Well, fortunately, they've got a big lead on the scoreboard, so that error shouldn't hurt too much. But you have to be careful about losing concentration in a game like this. Can be an easy trap to fall into.
This to third, and foul ball. An uncharacteristic mistake from a really good defensive player. Caught him looking for the K.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Mullins, batting with 1 down, takes the strike. On the ground to first, could be 2. He handles it himself. Now only 1 out remaining. Goes to second, safe there. So they're down to their final out. And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. A switch hitter batting right. There's a strike. Down to their final strike. To the right side, Donovan. Throw to first, ball game. And the Cardinals slug their way to a win in this one.
Offensive explosion today for these guys. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
Final score in this one, 11-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 11 runs on 18 hits, 3 errors. They left 5 runners on base. For the Orioles, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time for the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
And all that conflict we can work out. So go ahead, put this good